What's good, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So I am applying primer on my face for a nice quick get ready with me be for a nice date night. But we're gonna teach. We gotta teach. So I'm using the Wet and Wild eyebrow pencil to fill in my eyebrows. This is the best application tool for a beginner. It's easy and it's not messy at all. I start by putting a line underneath my brow for a guide, and I like to fill my brow in by following the direction that the hairs on my brow are growing. In the front, the brows go upward and then they begin to slant, and I like to follow that exact direction so that they can be nice, subtle, but also natural. Now, the line that I was referring to that I draw underneath of my brows for a guide is mostly for concealer, because I'm going to place the concealer directly underneath the brow, and this helps for me not to push that concealer too far up the brow, and then it makes it look very skinny or uneven. So that's why that line is important, to help guide where I'm placing the concealer, and it makes it easier so you don't spend all day doing your brows. You can just see the line, place the concealer underneath it, drag it down, and then blend it in. I'm using a beauty blender to blend in the concealer, because a beauty blender really presses that concealer into the skin, but it doesn't leave any lines, and it makes it very smooth, as if it doesn't exist at all. For a foundation, I'm going to apply it with a brush, but I'm going to go over it with a beauty blender. I'm using the Real Techniques facial brush. This is really one of their best brushes, because it does apply product to the face very, very, very well, and it blends it into the skin great also. I'm using a beauty blender. This is because the brush can be, it doesn't blend it in as smooth as the beauty blender does, and it can leave some lines on your face. We have to smooth those out. This is my correcting concealer. You can correct a purple or a blue discoloration underneath the eye with orange, but I have found that if you use a concealer closer to your skin tone, it actually gets rid of that underlining pigment that the orange concealer leaves, and it gives you a nice even tone base to apply the highlighting concealer on top of. So that is a technique that I like to use. I place the concealer underneath my eyes and also in my T-zone area. The T-zone area consists of the forehead, the bridge of the nose, the upper lip, and then the chin. So I start by blending the chin up. So I'm going to blend my chin in, and then I'm going to do my cupid's bow, or my upper lip. I guess you can say it is the upper lip. Yeah, my upper lip. And I'm going to blend the bridge of my nose and then my forehead. Now, when blending in underneath my eye, I like to start at the bottom and then I work my way to the top. This helps to keep the concealer from caking up right underneath the eye, and then you're trying to blend it out, but you have nowhere to go, and then it ends up getting into your eyelash. So that's why your bottom eyelashes. So that's why I start from the bottom and then I work my way up, so I can gradually blend from bottom to top, and then it blends into the skin so well. Oh my God. When I found that technique, I was in love. Anyway, I'm going to bake underneath the eyes, and I'm going to place the powder everywhere that I place concealer on my face. This is to keep the concealer from creasing, and also to keep my T-zone area from being really oily, because I get oily in my T-zone area. So I bake there, so throughout the day it can get rid of some of that sebum, which is the oil that comes through the skin. I'm going to brush that off with a facial brush, and I put some of the NARS, no, it's not NARS, the Laura Mercier deep translucent powder on that brush to do it. I'm adding color back into my face with powder contour. And I'm going to do that with the bronzer by Fenty Beauty, and it is thick mint. And I'm going to, this is that translucent powder, the medium deep. You see how it's the same color as my skin tone? I'm going to reverse contour with that. I'm going to snatch the nose with a little powder contour. Powder contour on the nose 10 times better than liquid contour, because you literally don't have to place a powder on top of it. You just carve your nose out with the brush and the powder, and you're good to go. And now I'm going to put some blush on, just to kind of put some color back into the face, some liveliness. And here is the outfit that I wore. We went to a comedy show. It was great. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.